This story starts like any other Roblox session. I logged in after a long day, picked a random game, and hit play without thinking too much about it. I wasn't chasing wins or clips, I just wanted to relax. The lobby loaded. Same map, same sounds, same everything. That's when I noticed someone standing next to me. At first, I didn't think anything of it. Roblox lobbies are always crowded. People jump around, spam emotes, run in circles, it's normal. But this guy didn't move. He just stood there, facing my character. I walked forward. He walked forward too. I stopped. He stopped. I turned. He turned. That's when I felt it. That weird feeling like someone is copying you on purpose. Still, I ignored it. The game started, and I focused on playing. I made it through the first few parts easily. Everything felt smooth. No lag, no mistakes. One of those rare moments where Roblox actually works. Then I fell. Not because I missed a jump, not because I rushed. I fell because someone bumped into me. I respawned and looked around. The same player was standing there. I laughed it off. It felt accidental. Roblox physics are weird like that. I didn't want to overthink it. But it happened again. And again. Every time I got close to making progress, that same player was right there. Not talking, not reacting, just close enough to mess things up. That's when I realized this wasn't random. This was intentional. I checked the chat. He hadn't said anything. No trash talk. No jokes. Nothing. Just silence. And somehow, that made it worse. I started changing how I played. Taking different paths. Waiting longer. Moving slower. It didn't matter. Somehow, he was always there at the worst possible moment. Other players came and went. Some fell. Some finished the map. The lobby slowly emptied. But he stayed. It started to feel like the game wasn't about winning anymore. It felt like a quiet competition between two players, and only one of us knew the rules. I finally reached a section I hadn't reached before. A clean run. No interruptions. No mistakes. For the first time, I thought maybe he gave up. Then I saw him again. Standing at the edge of the next part. Not moving. Waiting. I stopped playing for a second and just stared at the screen. Something about the way he stood there made me hesitate. That's when he typed his first message. Just 2 words. Watch this. And that's where things really started going wrong. After that moment, I started playing differently. Not faster. Not slower. Just more careful. Every jump felt heavier. Like something bad would happen if I rushed it. I kept checking behind me, even when I didn't need to. Most of the time, he wasn't there. And that somehow made it worse. A few minutes passed. Nothing strange happened. I made progress. I reached another checkpoint. For a second, I relaxed. Then the chat popped up. One message. Nice run. I stopped moving. I didn't reply. I waited to see if he'd say something else. Nothing. I continued playing, but now I knew for sure. He was watching. Even when I couldn't see him, he knew exactly where I was. I reached a narrow part of the map, one of those sections where you can't rush and you can't turn back either. That's when I heard footsteps behind me. I turned my camera. He was there again. Not rushing. Not jumping. Just walking. Slowly. He didn't block me. He didn't touch me. He stayed close enough to make me nervous, but far enough to pretend he wasn't doing anything. I moved forward. He followed. I stopped. He stopped. It felt like the game had turned into something else, like we weren't playing Roblox anymore, like it was some quiet challenge I never agreed to. I reached another safe spot and waited. This time, he typed again. Don't mess up. I don't know why, but that message hit harder than anything else. I tried to ignore it and jumped. I barely made it. My heart was actually racing. That's when he started changing things. He would move just enough to distract me, jump near me without touching, land close, then back away. Never enough to get blamed. Always enough to make me hesitate. Other players noticed too. Someone typed, "Why he following you?" Another player said, "That's creepy." I wanted to leave. I really did. But something about it felt personal now. I wanted to finish the game. I wanted to prove that whatever he was doing, it wouldn't work. I reached the final section before the last checkpoint. I stopped again. Took a breath. Checked behind me. He wasn't there. For the first time in a while, I felt calm. I jumped, and that's when everything changed. I landed the jump. For a moment, nothing happened. No sound. No movement. Just my character standing there. Then I tried to walk forward. My screen stuttered. Not a full freeze. Just enough to make my stomach drop. I pressed the key again. That's when I heard footsteps. Slow. Careful. Someone landed behind me. I didn't turn the camera right away. I already knew who it was. He walked past me like I wasn't even there. No rush. No jumps. Just calm steps, one after another. The game unlocked at the worst possible moment. I panicked. I jumped too early. Missed the edge. Fell straight down. Respawn. I leaned back in my chair and laughed quietly. Not because it was funny. Because it was so predictable. Of course, it ended like this. When I spawned back in, the map felt different. Quieter. Almost empty. The chat didn't move. I checked the player list. He was still there. I started again, but this time I didn't rush. I didn't look back. Every jump felt slow and careful. Like the game was testing my patience now. I reached the same section again. No footsteps. No messages. I waited. Nothing happened. So I moved. One jump. Then another. I made it past the spot where I fell last time. I reached the final stretch. My hands were sweaty. I didn't even realize how locked in I was. Then I heard it. A landing sound behind me. I froze. I turned the camera. He was standing there again. Closer than before. He didn't move. Didn't type. Just stood there, like he was deciding something. Seconds passed. Then he jumped. Not at me. Past me. Clean landing. He reached the end. Stopped. Turned around. Typed one message. Your turn. I waited. I didn't trust it. 5 seconds. 10. He didn't move. I jumped. Clean. Next jump. Still clean. Final jump. I landed. Victory screen. I let out a breath I didn't know I was holding. I looked back. He was gone. Not fallen. Not standing. Gone. The chat stayed silent. I checked the player list again. His name disappeared. No message. No reaction. Just like that, the game was normal again. And that's when I understood something. In Roblox, it's never really about the map. It's about the people you meet inside it. Some help you. Some ignore you. And some decide, for no reason at all, that your entire game is their mission. If you've ever had a random player follow you, copy you, or mess with you for no reason, You know exactly how this feels. And if you haven't yet, give it time. It always happens. If you enjoyed this story, drop a like, subscribe for more Roblox stories like this, and I'll see you in the next game. Hopefully, without him.